Welcome in, everyone. We are live. It is another live watch party. Thank you for coming on in. Like always, we just start. Nothing. Don't do any countdown. None of that stuff. We just go. Isn't that better? Isn't that the best way to do it? Just go. Just go. Anyway, thank you for coming on in. Jim Tim, thank you. What's up? Not much. Cobra Kai World. Not much. Just recorded a podcast for Cobra Kai Companion. We'll probably come out on Wednesday for the most recent topic. That's all the love or whatever. There was a Hallmark movie with Martin Cove and Susan Gallagher came out today. I guess just aired not too long ago. Taste of Love. Ken Papa, thank you for coming on in. Brody, sup back to you, man. Elon Musk and Andrew Yang appear because they're fans of Cobra Kai. Andrew Garfield. Andrew Yang? Andrew Garfield. Probably not Elon, but I think the odds of Andrew Garfield coming in is not impossible. Maybe not, but I mean, we do know he's a big fan. It was actually a lot of fun for the cast and stuff when they revealed that Andrew Garfield was a fan, like because they were fans of him. So really good. But maybe they could work Garfield in the Sekai Taikai or something. Or not, but yeah. The Cobra Kai leak names. Oh, do you mean the episode names? They're not real. They're not real. But you think whatever you want. The GOAT watch party on updates. Yes. Where are all the Stranger Things images? Yeah, so I put out a video on those. It wasn't all of them, but it was most of them, most of the relevant ones. It's worth noting a good chunk is actually coming from Ross Duffer himself. Ross Duffer is posting maybe like once a week, maybe every other week, a series of like 5 to 6 picks or whatever the number is. Mostly non-spoilery. But there are some various like spy people taking pics with their telephoto lenses and stuff, which, I'm not the biggest fan of, but what am I going to do? It's there. So that's that. Sebastian, thank you for coming on. T-Flex Champ. He's my bro. My bodybuilding mentor. Thank you for coming on in, dude. Glad you're here. Millie Bobby Brown turned 20. Isn't she engaged? Didn't she get engaged? But yeah. Millie Bobby Brown turned 20. Good for her. Crazy. There's like almost nothing. Yeah, I mean there is almost nothing. Unsuspend your old Twitter account? What'd you do? You probably got it suspended for a good reason. Yang is also a fan. Oh, is he? Okay. Still support this theory that sees it's not even a theory. It's going to happen, people, because we believe in Watch Party, and that's what Watch Party said. And hashtag Watch Party is right. It's just the way it goes, guys. Hashtag watch party is right. DJ Club Rules. Hey, thank you for coming on in. You don't like Hawk's hair for season 6? It's a brighter blue than he had before. When in season 1, it was like the fan, it was blue. And he mostly only had like the tips, the top part. I think there's more blue now than there was previously. That's probably part of it. Yeah. So we'll see. It may change again. If Jacob shows up like wearing caps and stuff, I think it changed again. But I don't think that's happened yet. Oh, maybe it did. I don't know. The Cobra Kai will be in the Sekai Taikai. Sure, they were invited, didn't they? So I imagine Sensei Kim, who was given 50% of the dojo, will come over. Amy Schumer and Jason Segel are fans too. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's a good show. A lot of people are fans. And I like their work to varying degrees. Probably Amy Schumer's earlier work more than her recent stuff, but yeah. Those episode titles. Yeah, they weren't very inspired. It really does have the feel of like someone coming up with episode titles to mean something, or like people like to come up with episode titles that confirm their theories. I know because I've done it myself, not intending to be serious. But yeah. He confused Stranger Things with Cobra Kai. That happens. Deflex Champ. She's John Bon Jovi's son. Crazy times, yeah. Young love. I mean, wish her the best. We'll see what happens. 15 episodes is crazy. It is crazy. More news soon. Yeah. I think I mentioned this before. It might have been on the podcast. I can't remember. Yeah, I would hope so too. It seems like Netflix is going with a more media than previous seasons. Across the board. It's for Stranger Things, for Cobra Kai. It seems like there's maybe a bit of a gap in the schedule because of the strikes last year. So they want to keep attention going. And so maybe they're upping up the sort of promotion, the media, the public relations, the marketing. That's all going to be more. So it's possible once every, if not, not every week, but maybe every couple of weeks, something comes out. We'll just see how it goes. But so far, that's the way it's been. My thoughts is the image you saw is fake. That's my thoughts. So that is my thought. Out of Mary Peyton, Hannah, and Annalise, which do you think is the most likely a future Bond girl? Probably none of them. But if you make me pick, I'll say Peyton. Because I think that's who they would pick. Random studio executives. Yeah, she's famous. If I had to pick, what makes a good Bond girl? Annalisa could make a good Bond girl, but I may go with Hannah. But it doesn't really matter. Cobra Kai never dies. No, it does not. Melissa's here. Thank you for coming on in. When we're doing our stream. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I want to do it. I think Saturday, as I was thinking. Saturday. How do you think the show will end? Specifically, last scene. I've had some fun ideas, like we're at the All Valley arena and turn off the lights at the All Valley. It's kind of like a nice last scene sort of thing. Um, um, but that's kind of a guess. It could be something Mr. Miyagi related. That would be another option. You're going to be pissed if they do weekly. Fair enough. No, I don't think Sean joins any dojo. People have been going on about this since season 3, but Sean doesn't need to join a dojo. He's big. He can fight already. Tori winning the Sekai Taikai. Ruthless fighter, sure. Stranger Things is posted instant. Yeah, yeah. And because Stranger Things, I don't think is coming out till next year. They're pushing that marketing even more. Hannah looks like Denise Richards. You don't know what a Bond girl is? Oh, what a shame. Early access cherishes things. Tori giving Sam the trophy. Yeah. Sort of stuck in the past, though. Better to move on. Character's going to die. It feels like someone's got to die. We need to wrap this up with one death at least, right? Like be too incomplete without something. We're going to see Silver return. I would hope so. I think so. The way it went out in season 5, it's like he's caught up, but he's not gone for good. He's stopped. He's not defeated. Like that's something he can get out of. Mary Peyton Hannah play the hottest girls in school. I mean, they already do. That's their role in Cobra Kai, wasn't it? Do you think Miguel is going to win the Sekai Taikai? Guys, I mean, when you ask questions like that, it makes me think maybe they haven't seen my video on the Sekai Taikai. Because I don't think there's like one winner of the Sekai Taikai. So that's that. A UFC fan, not really. I have seen it. I've even seen it live. I've been at a UFC fight in Vegas, but I don't follow it much. I don't know the fighters and everything. It's a little bit just not quite in my orbit. Like it's like tangent in my orbit. Like I'm sometimes aware when there's a fight going on or something, but I don't really watch them. Johnny's changing a little, and Chosen helped Johnny fighting one of the villains. Yeah, definitely Chosen helped. It's a good point. It's very true. T-Flex. Mike Barnes versus Hector Salazar. That's kind of an interesting combo. I don't know if that combo will come up, but it's not bad. A football player before he went to juvie. Well, we don't have that specific, but it certainly would be possible. Why you guys keep asking me about Mary Peyton Hannah Annalisa playing the Queen Bee? Is that a specific role or are you just referring to a character type? because in season 1, Annalisa Cochran played the queen bee of their girl group, the Mean Girl. I don't like it already happened. I don't know what you mean. No one can dodge. Yeah, but he telegraphs that wheel kick. No more silver. T-Flex champ is done with him. Play why? Okay, Justin, you need to ask something else. Like sorority girls, the queen bee. I mean, sure they could play if they're gonna play like high school girls. Why couldn't they play sorority girls? Could we face to death? Sure. I've been predicting deaths for a long time. I've got been killing off Tori's mom forever, and Kreese I've been wanting to die since season 3. Let's go for it. It may be longer than 3 or 4 episodes. I do think it would be longer than that. So there's that. Johnny taking back Cobra Kai. Yeah, I would like something like that. What is something you want to happen you have not theorized yet? I don't know. Hmm. I mean, like theorize has made a full video or something. Like I could say, well, I talked about Barnes. Um, how about Chosen and Kumiko getting together? It's not much of a theory. Seems pretty straightforward, but there you go. Do you think they'll announce a foreign location? Um, well, if they do you mean that they're actually going to physically shoot it? If they physically like fly to a place to shoot, um, could be like it'll be known. Usually they post stuff like that, pictures of the flight or whatever. Um, but like an official announcement from Netflix, may not come until after they wrap or something like that. But if they do something like that where they take the show on the road, that'll just be known. Um, Black Cat and Spider-Man, possibly. I don't know. I think Julie Pierce is for Sensei Kim. Who does Sam bond with other than Danielle and Johnny? Probably Chosen. Prior to the Sekai Taikai, Hector need to be the final ultimate antagonist. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like statements like that, it's hard because you just don't know what they have in mind. Like it needs to be the final intent. Well, does it? Like it just depends on how it's written. So we'll see where they go with it. What do you think the new? I don't even care. It's just some movie they slapped the name Karate Kid on to sell more tickets to people who aren't discerning. How many episodes have they filmed? They've been in for like 6 weeks or so. I mean, they could be 3 episodes done. maybe even 4, depending on their rate of filming, but maybe at least like 3. They're definitely good into the season now, you know. They're on the way. You think Johnny's taking back Cobra Kai? T-Flex Champ asks. Um, it seems like it would go that way because what else is the point? Like it just seems like somewhere it needs to end up like that. New interactions, yeah, definitely. You know, there's so many characters, it's hard to like have meaningful scenes of them all, but definitely, um, you're not alone. Rewatch the mall fight video. Concede, you were right. Yeah, it takes people a while, but eventually everyone comes around. Watch party is right. It's interesting. It does take people a while, but yeah, yeah, absolutely. I was right on that one. Incidentally, that video ends on one of my favorite jokes I made about the toilet paper. I don't know. Um, you guys should watch it. But how does it go? The 2-ply toilet paper shows no mercy for them, but extra soft mercy on your butthole. 100-year-olds don't have a chance. This man does not believe in the way of the fist. Chris Bach, hey, nice to see you in the live stream. Probably awkward hour in Germany, right? You're in Germany. Thank you for coming on in. John Lawrence Sullivan. I don't remember that specific detail, but that's an interesting point. And we definitely know he's interested in, you know, fighting and stuff like that. During, probably not during the Sekai Taikai, but after the Sekai Taikai, sure. I mean, it's before, during, or after, right? So I'm going to go with after. Are the Sekai fights with weapons? I mean, I don't know. Probably not fighting with weapons. May get a little too dangerous even for this show, but we'll see. Would be like Jabba the Hutt overtaking the Empire as the main antagonist. Um, I, I guess I get what you mean. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Um, but what if Jabba the Hutt sided with the Empire and they worked together? It makes sense, probably because the show's still called Cobra Kai, and it opened with Johnny opening Cobra Kai. So to move away from that seems like you're moving away from the promise of the premise of the show and the opening episode. Final episode should be a movie. Yeah, it'll be long, I'm sure. Daniel has to deal with the pawn shop guy. It would be funny in the sense that Daniel gets along with him and has a very successful transaction where Johnny does not. Lyle. Always hated the mall fight. Well, don't sleep on that video. The mall fight sucks. Don't sleep on that video. It's a good one. There's always conflicts. Um, he was training with the katana and didn't block fast enough. Robert became a member. Robert is smart. He wants to be there. Members meeting on Saturday. Yeah, always check. Keep that up to date. Well, they'll have a whole dojo of antagonists, but maybe 2 or 3 main ones. Daniel got to defeat Silver. Johnny must defeat Kreese. Chosen must defeat Kim Sun Young. Julie defeats Kim Daun. Who does Mike Barnes fight? Hector Salazar. Well, I guess when you put it like that, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Although I think Hector Salazar's battle would be with Johnny, but Melissa asking about Sam and Tori. Um, yeah, I think what we'll ultimately get resolution to all their storyline. I mean, that's ultimately what you're getting at. So yeah, you know, a proper resolution to it all. It's going into the end, guys. So we got to go out on top, so to speak. Yeah, Hector join. Yeah, I wouldn't mean he wouldn't literally like join with Cobra Kai or something, but they could be opposing forces working at the same time. 2 volume, something like that. I think that was my initial prediction back last summer. I would stand by that. It's something Netflix likes to do, so it's a very Netflix thing. Do you think the new generation is more fans? Yeah, I think they've come a long way in training and everything. 2 antagonists for Miguel Robbie Hawk, 1 for Sam Tori. That could be. That could be. And they all have minions and followers and such. Um, do you think Tori is done with Kreese? Probably, although I feel like Kreese got a bad rap. Like I feel like Kreese was doing his best for Tori, although it didn't work out for her. But ultimately, I think also Kreese is now just moved on, so he's doing what he's doing. A main antagonist for each, that could be. I mean, that's something like that's possible. It's just harder to develop more characters. Limited screen time. Hector gets 2 episodes storyline. No way they change that now. Well, we'll see. Mike Barnes or Bobby Brown? Boy, all the way down to Bobby Brown now. Maybe, but I don't know. Still feels like Johnny would fight him. Lily is here. Anthony and Devin will date. She's older than him. What about Leah? I don't think they're any of them going to date Leah. Leah's just like the third girl, like not antagonist, but like the girl they're fighting over. The third person, the girl. A bit concerned about new Karate Kid. Oh yeah, yeah. From the studio that brought you Moribus and followed it up with Madam Web comes another movie cashing in on a franchise they own. A new Karate Kid movie. Like it just lets you know what's going on over at Sony. Moribus, Madam Web. Oh, but no, the Karate Kid movie because it has the name Karate Kid. I don't understand how people get excited for that. It shouldn't exist, but there it is because some people they're not very good at their job. Chosen should be the one to win it. The Sensei division, that would be cool. Yeah, martial arts have evolved for sure. We don't want glorified background characters. I think I would agree. No one wants that. Will Piper be back? I hope so. I think she will. I think she was inconvenient to the plot in season 5. But I think they can work her back in now in season 6. She was just, yeah. Season 5 wasn't really right for her because of they wanted to play up Devin. And so in order to play up Devin, like just to make it work logically, it's easier just to remove Piper. How many? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Probably maybe 3, maybe they're on to 4. I can't say. Sometimes, or at least they used to shoot like 2 episodes at once. So, they could even be in the 3rd set, 5 and 6. We don't know. Maybe 2 or 3, even up to 5. Not whole episodes, but parts of it, working on it. 4 to 5 months of filming left, probably right. Yeah, like I said about Piper just now. It was just kind of plot inconvenient, but maybe she can come back now. Would it be redundant to do a senior prom? Probably, yes. At my high school, it was junior, senior prom. Everyone goes together. I think they'll do other stuff, college hunting or whatever. I don't think Hector fights Miguel to the death, so we can just stop it there. If he's gonna fight anyone, it would be Johnny. Like he's not gonna fight Miguel. He's not gonna be like, Miguel's my son. Let me fight you to the death. No. Robinaz here, still with that new profile picture, just throwing me off. House party? Could be, could be. Yeah, but I think ultimately Tori and Kreese are mostly done. Kreese is on to other things now. Kreese is worried about Cobra Kai and Johnny. Why wouldn't they confirm? They haven't confirmed anyone. It's up to the marketing. I mean, Ralph Macchio is barely confirmed at this point. So I wouldn't, lean too much into that. It's not that big a deal. It's just how they want to release stuff. Karate Kid to be a multiverse movie. You were thinking about the video I made, which is a very good one. I recommend you watch it. Ultimately, that was just me, not an actual plot summary, but I'm glad some you people are thinking that. What purpose would Piper have? Just to add consistency. She made the quarterfinals at the All Valley, and then they didn't see her in the next season. Stingray going to be in Cobra Kai. Well, I think he'll be in the show. I don't know how much he'll be fighting or training. I don't think he will be with Kim Sun Young or Kim Da Un. Kyler's going to die. Boy, that's brutal. But maybe. Kreese throwing a shuriken at Silver's heart, killing him. Oof, what a way to go, man. What a way to go. Bring back Piper, Aisha. Yeah, many people would agree. Young Sato, the acting was okay. Yes. My favorite recast or whatever. Great. Yeah, I would love to see him back. I completely agree. Post production will last 4 months. Yeah, maybe longer than 4 months. I mean, keep in mind they're in post production while they're shooting. So, I mean, they're already a month and a half into post production. So, it's all going on simultaneously. Kyler gets arrested for lying to the cops about his role in the dojo brawl. Why is he lying? I don't know. I mean, the show just doesn't have time to dwell on such things. Maybe it would be funny. Could write a fan fiction. Piper said F Cobra Kai. Nah. Do you think Miguel knew he forgot his backpack? Probably not. Actually, in episode 8, he has the same backpack again. It's like someone mixed it up. A wedding fight? Yeah, a wedding fight could be. I think it's possible Kyler gets over there at some point. We'll see. Kreese and Silver should have one meaningful showdown. One or both of them dies, given the history. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if they fight each other. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, Kyler joining wouldn't be easy, but they would also have a problem with Mitch Assface after his betrayal last season. So, but I think Daniel would allow it. Daniel believes in like second chances and forgiveness and all that. You see, Daniel does not believe in no mercy. Stingray clip with Silver, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what Stingray will do. He does know Daniel LaRusso. Sato had a very good introduction. Well, he sure did. I think they want to think of them as more or less equal. Miguel and Robbie, Sam and Tori. Fans don't go for that. Fans want one or the better. But like from a writing standpoint, they try and think of them as equals. Is John Kreese going to die? I've been predicting John Kreese's death for a while now, so it's time. It's time it happens. Oh, Kyler told the cops who wanted her. Well, that's just his, opinion. Yeah, Brooks again. I think he comes back in some way. There's ways to bring him back and need kind of a playoff on that. I actually thought he said got hose. He went back and got hose. I was like, oh, really? Oh, his backpack. Yeah. Will Daniel get his jacket back? Yes, he will get his jacket back. Every one of his jackets says property of Daniel LaRusso, and it gets back to him. John Cho is Kyler's dad. Oh boy. Louis is funny. I agree. Louis is funny. I like Anoush too. Kim Sun Young was responsible for death of Chosen's father. Um, I mean, if Chosen knew that, he would have said it. But maybe didn't Chosen say his father died from cowardness? Volume 1, November 29th. Volume 2, December 27th. Those are acceptable days. Mitch versus Kyler. Yeah. Does Obliterated need a second season? No. I mean, it is season 1 is standalone. So you can watch it and enjoy it for what it is. It works just fine. Kyler was definitely a very bad man. Predictions of Terry Silver's death. I guess it's possible. A lot of people are going with the health angle, but we'll see. Sam's gonna kick Kyler's butt. Literally got canceled. Miguel Diaz going to fight Terry Silver. I don't know. Daniel fought Terry Silver last season, so we'll see what happens. Maybe Silver isn't even in a big fight. He's there, but not fighting. Is the show becoming too Miyagi-Do centric? Could be. Could be. Um, we'll have to see how they handle that. You know, Stingray. He just didn't know what he was doing when Stingray picked him up. Big revenge. We'll see if that plays out. Yeah, it's definitely been on people's minds. Legal challenges. Yeah, there aren't many courts in Cobra Kai, but we'll see how they get away from all that. Chosen Shannon Dimitri Tori. Um, I funny. I guess Chosen Shannon. It's more unlike what we've seen. Daum is too young to have caused the death of Chosen. No, I think he meant Kim Sun Young, not Kim Daum. Anthony's friends back. Yeah, I think they can come back maybe for an episode or two. It's not big. T Flex Champ is back. You said Johnny's taking. Yeah, I think that happens somehow. I don't know the context, but it seems like the show should end up there somehow. Robinal, no one's dying next season except our dignity. That's the dialogue from the fight. um, Miguel went and picked it up. I guess that's possible. What were your predictions for Head of Snake? Like what? Big fight. I'll tell you that much. Had chosen dying. So many deaths. And nobody dies. So inconvenient. Eagle Fang characters have been watered down. Well, that can happen. Look, it can just happen, you know. There's so many characters, not everyone can win the fights. Biggest hope for season 6. Um hmm. No more Eagle Fang. T-Flex Champ is worried about Eagle Fang. I just think during the combined dojo for the Sekai Taikai, we know they're looking for a new name for them both. So, it's at least going to be put aside for a while. Yeah. Um, I think there'll be like a scene or something that could work towards a spinoff, but that's it, like a scene. So it depends on whether you consider that director subtle, but yeah, it could be as little as a line of dialogue, a moment, but it could even be a whole scene. Kreese and Terry Silver die. Well, that could be. We're all hoping Hawk is unnerfed because unnerfed Hawk is favorite Hawk, right? That's the Hawk we love. Tori Dimitri would be an abusive relationship. Live action, no novels. Well, I don't think they're doing novels or animation. They played around with comic books, but yeah. No, I don't think Johnny does the crane kick. He did whatever he did in season 4, joking, but that's it. Why is people keep mentioning people that because man, that's just what they're focused on, man. Like people are just, oh, is this person gonna die? Is this person gonna die? That's it's the last season, so that's all they think. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Fight breaking out of multiple venues. Watch party is always right. Yes, Robert is right. Final episode called Miyagi. Um, maybe. I like how those fake episode titles called it the Karate Kid, and they just whatever. Miguel and Robbie running Cobra Kai together. Maybe, but I'm not around for that. Shafted Tori. Yes, I the list goes on, people. The list goes on. Nerfed Hawk, Shafted Tori. I would say it's now Johnny and Daniel's show, not just Johnny's show, but Cobra Kai is the title of it. Yeah. But I mean Ralph and Billy are the executive producers, so it's I would say it's their show together now. Johnny was like the window in, but it's their show together. Johnny get better tech? Absolutely not. If anything, he gets worse technology. Maybe Johnny downgrades. Kenny did come a long way. We got to respect that. Respect the training, man. That's what you got to do. When you're a champ, you respect the training. The entire dojo get nerfs by Sensei Kim's students. Yeah, that could be. You're not wrong. Um, I talk about this on the podcast if you want to listen to our episode 10 recap there, but no, I never thought he died. I didn't know what was going on, but like I knew like that's not the end of Crease. Like just at the beginning of the episode, no. So like I didn't think he died. I didn't know what. Like the episode's going too fast, but like I never thought he died. No, it's not going to tie into Cobra Kai, the movie. It's just standalone. Just they dumped a lot of money on Ralph's lap, so he agreed to appear. But really, there's no connection to Cobra Kai. Don't let marketing people fool you into thinking there is. Um, what was your prediction? Oh, that they come back in 35 years? That's not even a prediction. That's for the next show. That's not a prediction for this show. Yes, I did so. I have videos on a sensei fight in the Sekai Taikai. I don't know if it'll go that way, but definitely I think it could be cool. Tori when the school fights would have made more sense with how scared Sam was in season 3. Um, I don't think you're wrong. Yeah. Johnny downgrades to save money for the baby. That's actually a good reason. That's not even so bad. I just thought like downgrading to focus on what's essential, but that works too. Yeah. Silver bullet. Yeah. Someone should pay. I'm certain they have sufficient passion for Tori. Don't worry, Saints Row. Um, and they're looking for a wonderful conclusion for all. Guns and Roses, maybe. Johnny's show in Daniel's universe. Um, I get what you mean. I wouldn't word it like that, but yeah. Matt Moore is here, coming in towards the end. Matt, probably do members meetup on Saturday. Um, yeah, Ralph is going to make. I mean, he'd already made the promotional video, so he signed on for something, but it's not going to be big. Like if you follow the logic, like clearly they just rewrote the script to include Ralph in some way, but it's nothing major. Johnny elbows Crease's knee, front sweeps his other leg with a downward chop, taking the win. It's very specific, Omar. It's like very specific. Chose is the best, hands down. Ooh, I agree. Do you think Kenny will become or re-become? I think he's still that person. Just sort of the same way Anthony's still the person he was. You know, you grow and add to who you already are. So there you go. Mike Barnes second. Yeah, we need more Mike Barnes fighting. I think we all agree with that. Johnny and Carmen, the godparents. I don't necessarily know that. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. You're still gonna watch it? Well, that's why they're making it. If you're gonna go pay money to see it because they called it the Karate Kid, I can't argue with that marketing strategy. I'm not gonna see it, but you know, there you go. It's your money. Taylor Swift. I don't think it'll be Taylor Swift. No, but we'll see. Yeah, this is Taylor Swift. I feel like Taylor Swift would bring too much of a backlash. Yeah, I do think Sean Payne will come back with interactions with Kenny. It's going to be a video I'm writing when I ever get to it. It's harder to run 2 channels, people. Johnny better not feed the pig. Coors, but yeah, he won't. He won't. He knows not to. Let the senseis fight outside the yeah, it could be. I mean, we just don't know how it's going to be. We really don't. So, man, we'll see. Everyone's getting a good ending. Yeah, there you go. You're the best around. Yeah, I guess it's not implausible or something. Katy Perry says, "You people." Katy Perry, come on, guys. Out of everyone, you're going with Katy Perry. At that point, you Taylor Swift. I agree. Cobra Kai is the great reboot we needed, not anything else. It's almost like the people who went with Moribus and Madam Web aren't actually very good at their jobs and are just slashing things onto existing properties and franchises and hoping they make money that way. I mean, think about that. Mm. Enjoy the trailer. A Tory spinoff, yeah. Um, well, it's not just that. It's not like that, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how it looks. Good night to you. Will Kreese still be able to teach? Something on the down low, maybe. Nothing big, but maybe a little something on the down low. He's on the run now, so The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Man, we always get a big fight. What if Hector learned Johnny getting married with his running wife and hire punks? Yeah, I think something along that lines is where you're going. Which is why I keep saying it's Johnny and Hector, not like Mike Barnes. We'll see. You just made it an episode, a 14 episode prediction. That sounds very involved. Good job. Good for you. It is a shame, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're talking about this, Omar. Johnny keeps walking and looks through the camera, follows, music builds. Here's Johnny says, Sensei, episode 14 ends. Final one starts. I don't get it. But go, you do you, man. Movies made to capitalize off good TV shows rarely work. That is true. Maybe Kreese finds Sensei Kim. That's basically my thinking. He's good at that sort of thing. Andrew Garfield, I would agree. I think Andrew Garfield is the most likely famous cameo. Allie at Johnny's wedding sounds like it'll happen. I would agree with that too. Cobra Kai was going to suck. I didn't think it was going to suck. I wasn't sure what it was going to be. It was more like, do we really need this? But I don't know if I thought it was going to suck, especially after I saw the teaser trailer. The key to Cobra Kai was that season 1 teaser trailer. It was good. Chosen defeated Silver. That would be the end of it right there, man. No battle at the dojo. That's it. Silver loses, and then he loses his students and doesn't even know. I don't know how it will build up, man. Training in a cave. They're doing something in a cave, I guess. But that's all we know. Guys, I'm going to take off for right now. It's been a busy night. Got a podcast coming on Wednesday. Members meet up on Saturday. I think I'll let you know. But thank you, everyone, for coming on in. Thank you for watching the videos, Stranger Things videos there. If you want to make sure you don't want to miss that one. Learn parties coming along. There's some Learn Party full videos and shorts. Good stuff on that. We'll be around, and more Cobra Kai videos will be coming as well. Take care. I will see you at the next watch party.